Hello.
Hey guys, what's going on? So what do you want to talk about today?
My man gave me a yeast infection. That's the darn subject.
Oh gosh. Been camping out on the dress of the day. Alright.
Oh, wait. Where's my hearing thing? Oh, it's okay. I was like, you sit on it. Careful.
Alright, we up here.
Careful.
Yeah. We are up here. Hey, this is kind of
I
comfortable.
can't hear you. You can't see you.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Put your phone down, babe. This is all about them, unless you what you doing.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. All right, so this is Jenna and Andrew. We're talking.
Going on?
Let's put this in a little bit. And you see us?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, babe.
All
I'm
right.
talking.
Oh, okay. So how you guys doing? Guys, make sure you share this out.
For our topic what's that? That makes me nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
Because we don't need that right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what you doing?
You know, I interact with the audience.
I wish they had something. Okay, how you guys doing? Coming through. All right, so this video is about my man gave me a yeast infection. Yes. No.
I'm sorry. It's not about me.
It
but
is about
there are women out
happen.
there. There are women out there that
that
get yeast infections and
happen,
want to know
right?
how. No. It was a stressful event that made it happen.
That did happen, correct?
You did get one.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a joint thing, correct?
Oh, okay.
You don't see that? I thought we talked about this already.
We did.
Yeah, and I told you the stress of it, and then what happens
we
is...
had some family events that was very
No,
stressful.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like years ago.
Yeah.
It's a dual thing.
Okay.
How would you not... What makes you think that being intimate with somebody is not going to cause things to go further as a man? What makes you think that's not going to happen? If a woman already has a lot of yeast going on,
yes.
the man doesn't know it.
Okay.
She may not even know it. But why don't you think the act of intimacy would not further cause
this is what you're trying to tell
yeast
me.
infection?
You're trying to tell me that a woman could possibly actually have the yeast growing.
No, she already has it.
She does.
And then the thing about it
is... And
the
act of it actually causes an infection because you're getting opened up.
It's a joint thing.
Yes,
That's the thing.
You know, because you can have bacteria or yeast or what have you, but it's not technically an infection until there's an irritation to your tissues, right?
Yes.
You always have bacteria.
Yes. So, can you now understand why I said that my man gave me a yeast infection? See, I had to talk to him before we went live because he's just getting into the business of the holistic. But we have a lot of women who watches this page. I mean, it's 97% women. And so I'm talking to the ladies here because sometimes we don't know where things originate. Okay? So first and foremost, if you are brand new, we're Jenna and Andrew, and what we do is we go live on this platform, whatever platform you're watching from, to give you guys some inspiration on how to help your body start to heal in a natural way.
Guys, make sure you follow us everywhere. Our information is in the description right there. Just follow us everywhere. Okay.
Please.
Colossus. We're talking about our dog Colossus. Colossus
and
is very
it's
antsy.
For you to put that background
Okay.
voice.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear Colossus. Hold on, guys.
Okay, so that's what we're doing today. We are talking about that. So, first and foremost, I'm talking to the ladies who have diabetes. Who in here has type 2 diabetes? Anybody to say me, okay? Type 2 diabetes is a very, very stressful situation. Why? Because a lot of us, we don't know how to take care of it, right? You think it's just about sugar you think it can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? I just want to make sure you guys can hear. Go ahead and hit the heart buttons if you guys can hear. Okay, so a lot of us, we don't know how to take care of it. We think it's just about sugar, and that's where it starts. That's where it starts, but it does not finish that way. Okay, it really does not finish that way. Thank you, Miss Marion. Please hurry back because the views are falling. They want to see a beautiful man. I keep telling you this. They do not want to see my face. You guys don't want to see my face. You guys, you respect me, but I know that when my partner is in here, it just makes you guys feel even more comfortable. Okay? So yeah, it starts off with sugar. But it doesn't end there. And so that's one thing I specialize with. If you are listening to this, watching this video, and you are looking to have some guidance to deal with your, you guys pray for this 1948
I know. This thing
furniture here.
This thing is strong.
You just placed about good 400 pounds on it
strong.
or more. It's strong. Do not stop.
Do you feel it moving?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you said this was a good place for us to sit.
I didn't say it was good. I just said in Jesus' name we're going to use it so we can both be in this camera. But please understand, this thing is older than me and you put together.
Okay, it is.
It's older than me and you put together.
Wow, so it's like 100 years old? 80?
I'm 40 and you're 45.
80, 90 years old?
So it's very old.
It's very old, okay.
All right, guys. So if you're looking for any kind of...
Sorry, I have to get comfortable.
Okay. Right. If you're looking for any kind of guidance on this topic, please make sure you go to my holistic counselor. Everything is actually panned. Join the group. It is a very low cost. The cost covers you for 1 year. All right, let's get into it. So what were we talking about before you had to take the dog out?
Okay. Our dog Colossus. Guys, make sure you tap the link to follow us everywhere. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Amazon, guys. See, you know.
We're on YouTube as well. What is it? I Love Beauty and Wellness. I'll leave this time.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So if this thing falls, it's because, not because I sat up here and it just collapsed. All right. Okay, yeah, guys, make sure you follow us on I Love Beauty and Wellness, Facebook, YouTube. I think we're on Twitter also, and Twitter. Okay, so we were talking about the presence of yeast. I don't know why they call it yeast.
The technical term for it is candida.
Candida, which is a bacteria, right?
I don't know if they can hear me.
Okay, guys, if you can hear us, put the hearts up. Throw the reactions up, guys. Put your thumbs up, put your hearts up, if you guys can hear us.
This was actually filmed. This is actually being filmed live, so we may have to move. We may have little things to do, and please bear with us. If you're looking for a one-on-one, you can always follow us on the link. Go ahead and get your membership. That way you get a one-on-one. You get us, or get, you know, that attention that you really need. But on these videos, it's kind of difficult because we have so many other things to do and promote and let you guys know what we do and what we offer. So it's not going to be like straight, like all information straightforward. I had to say that because I read one of the comments and they said, oh, it's so much distraction and oh, you're not going to keep people's attention.
But
I really can't control that.
We're having fun, Jenna. Mm-hmm.
Well, tell them that.
Yeah, we're having fun. So we like to deliver everything that we offer you guys in fun. Okay? So
and then things happen. It's live. It's not a pre-recorded video. It's not edited.
I know.
You know what I mean? Okay. Somebody said you may want to what? What did she say?
What?
Because I can't see the whole comment. No, you may have to look on it in your phone.
Oh, thank you guys for the support. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, you may want to zoom out a little. No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't want
Thank
to
you.
zoom out
Thank
a
you.
little. We won't even be able. You won't even be able to see us.
No.
Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Share
Okay.
the video. Share the video. Share the video. Once you've shared, let us know. All right, so let's talk about yeast. Yeast grows in an environment that, of course, is dark, dank, and basically, dark, dank, you know, and things like that.
Yes.
And so when you have an overabundance of yeast going on, it's usually coming from something that you are eating. I specialize in this all the time. I talk about it. Sometimes I feel like I'm repetitive at it, but I have to say it. It is something that you are eating. I'm talking to a few people now who have diabetes, and the way we basically holistically deal with diabetes, I get to the middle of the problem. Okay, in the middle of the problem, it just starts off with your eating. What are some things that we eat daily that could be feeding a yeast problem?
Oh gosh.
In general, sugar.
Yeah. And sugar, and then so many people have a problem with sugar.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're dealing with sugar issues, guys,
I know we did when we first started.
Right.
Oh wow. What was your favorite? What was your favorite sugary type food?
Well, first of all, if you guys are struggling with being addicted to sugar, or you don't know where to start to get rid of sugar in your diet, I do help with people with that too, because that's it's an art to be able to give up something, but yet also replace it with something that is nutritious. Because one thing about sugar is it taps into something in our brains. It makes us feel good. It gives us some energy really quick. Of course, it tastes well too. So it's like when somebody says give up sugar, you're like giving up your whole life and everything you eat. It's like almost impossible, right? Okay,
exactly.
But to answer your question, of course, my thing is chocolate. I love chocolate and things like that. Usually, you'll see more yeast if you have a yeast problem right around your cycle. And why do you think that is?
Around your cycle, because your hormones are thrown off.
Look at them.
Because your hormones are thrown off. You'll see more problems around your cycle because your hormones are thrown off. Everything in your body is hormone driven. Everything.
Let's go over the things that are hormone driven. You shoot out one, I shoot out one.
Okay. Sugar. Metabolism.
No.
What? What's hormone? Hunger.
Thank you. Okay. Sleep.
What else is hormone? You said hunger, sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, y'all.
What? Okay. Focus.
You gotta focus. Look, you look good. Can you see yourself?
Oh, thank you.
Can you see? Honestly, can you see?
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm kind of like getting him to be used to the camera, guys. So pray for us. It's not easy because I'm his wife.
Yeah. And
he's not going to want to talk to me, you know, if I talk to him incorrectly. So I have to be very nice. Look,
she wants me to keep looking in the camera, but
it's an exercise. It's an exercise to look in this camera.
Okay.
Focus on yourself. You can only focus. Focus on that piece of paper. Focus, because when you focus on yourself, you're looking at them in the camera.
Oh.
If you're looking this way, it makes you look like you're insecure.
Yes, but I'm actually talking to you.
But you can talk to me right through there.
And they're actually witnessing me talk to you.
No. Okay. How about this?
Okay.
Is it better for us to make eye contact or look to the side? Let them.
They're going to say eye contact. I understand exactly what you're saying. Okay. This is a live. It's not like it's pre-recorded, right?
Right.
Okay.
See, you keep doing that. You got to look at them. Don't even look over here.
Okay.
There's nothing over here.
This is the live
they
pro.
Are the people.
This lady goes live all the time. She does. So she's teaching me how to go live.
Okay. So what were we saying? Stop
okay.
kicking the table, babe. Okay. What were we saying?
Oh, we were talking about the hormones that are...
So I said sleep, weight loss.
Weight loss.
Weight gain. All of that is hormone driven. Your hair health.
It's hormone driven.
That is hormone driven. If your hair is falling out, 9 times out of 10...
Aging is hormone
Yeah, everything's
driven.
hormone. Building muscle.
Hormone driven.
Give us them eyes. Yeah, give them the eyes. Yeah. Yes. Okay, guys? So everything. And production of yeast is hormone driven.
Wow.
Okay?
That's
it's
serious.
estrogen problems, guys. Estrogen. So anything white coming out of you, whether it's in your intimate areas, whether it's in your mouth. I mean, because people have yeast in their mouth, guys. So that thick, pasty, white film that's on your tongue, that is actually yeast.
Yeah.
And no, it's not something that you can just brush away. It helps. But it always comes back because there's something going on within your system. And it originates in our gut. Okay?
You know, during certain times of the month, you said it was hormone driven. Certain times of the month, women are more conducive of yeast growth,
right?
Or bacteria growth.
And that's because of what we choose to eat. What is it that I used to like right before my cycle? I loved.
You get hungry, right? You get hungry, right?
Look at them.
Okay.
You wouldn't eat your glasses?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So one thing I liked is fried chicken.
Yeah. But I'm gonna need them to talk to me. Fried.
They're not gonna talk.
Okay.
They're gonna listen.
Okay.
I think you need to look at yourself because it looks like you're looking down.
Okay.
We're both glasses, guys. We're doing this with no glass. He's nervous as heck. I'm gonna cut it off. Let's come back.
No.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. One thing I like to do is I like to eat fried chicken. I like Chinese food. I liked chocolate. I like chips. I like all of that stuff. Right before my cycle and during my cycle. Let's talk about cycle health.
Is it because you're trying to store up things? Like to store energy?
And I was used to it. I was like, hey, this is just what we do. And, basically there's a hunger hormone called leptin. And so that leptin, I would be to the point where I would say I have no fill point. Like I would never get full. So that was dangerous around the time in which my cycle would come on because I would eat all the wrong foods. And so it took me to acquire some things in my life to force me to change. So,
I mean, you're like a home cooking type person, a home cooking girl. So you liked certain types of foods,
Okay.
You
did.
You
have very.
Okay, so let me back up a little bit. Okay.
Maybe I am going to look. Oh, it is scanned out. I just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're a home cooking type person. So you liked certain types of food.
Well, I'm a home cooking person.
And you like comfort food.
Yeah, just like anyone else. And so those comfort foods will make you uncomfortable during your time of the month and things like that. First and foremost, guys, a lot of people get yeast infections around their cycle or on their cycle. Why? Because your blood is full of sugar at that moment. Yes, that blood that we're getting rid of every month, it's full of toxins, it's full of sugar, it's full of everything that you've done that month, and it's coming out. And so it's going to actually feed the yeast that's in your system already. Yeast is in our digestive system. It's literally everywhere. Okay? And so that's why I said the man can give you yeast.
Do you guys realize that during your cycle time, women are awesome. You guys are awesome. During your cycle time is your rebuilding time, your repairing time. And so why do you get hungry? It's because that's your rebuilding and your repairing time. Right? So that's why you get hungry. You love your snack foods.
Babe, I don't think it's repairing, dear.
Yes, it is.
No,
it is.
No, I beg to differ.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What it
you
is,
don't heal during that time?
Part.
Yes, and don't you heal?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge ordeal for you to actually shed and rebuild.
Right. Well, that's not what you said.
And so you have to store energy for the whole process.
That's not what you said. You said it's just rebuilding. You did not say it's a shedding and rebuilding. That's why I said I beg to differ.
Absolutely right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's both man who doesn't have a uterus.
I don't have a uterus, but I do know that whole process is an ordeal. And so you have to consume energy to handle that.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. And so that's why the body wants to kind of fill up on
Stock
things.
up.
Because you're about to what? Lose. Okay, you're about to lose at that point.
And
see how
rebuild.
we're still, and see how the stuff is, because we're both sitting down. But I can put this back and I can get up, and then all of a sudden the views will go up.
Yeah.
See, they feel like because we're just sitting here that we're not worthy to watch. We're boring.
They want to
so
see
we're not
things.
going to listen to that.
No,
lady.
we have to. We have to move. We have to do things. See, they want to actually. I'm telling you,
we're not going to listen to her.
No, they want to actually witness us in our daily lives and just talking to them. That's what they want. Guys.
Look,
okay,
this is the thing.
This is the real thing.
See how they want to automatically.
Guys,
this is the
we
thing.
we had a viewer that said we had to
talk at the same time.
Let me we had a viewer that wanted us to just be still and do it very professional like, and not be normal. And so that's why we had that setup right there when we were sitting down and just expressing ourselves to you. I ain't necessarily what you want to say.
Well, we both can't stand up. We both can't sit down.
Okay.
So you're going to stand up or sit down?
I'll chill.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I like your hair.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing. Like we cannot just sit here and please everybody. Wants us to just sit there and act like, hello, how are ya? I'm not going to do that. It's boring. It messes up our views, and people don't see our personality.
Guys, make sure you tap the link and subscribe to all of our social media.
So go ahead and tap the heart buttons if you guys are listening and you are enjoying the content. I know you guys are maybe at work or driving. Thank you, babe. Or driving. Let me straighten up my shirt. Yeah. Because you always want people always want you to.
They wanted us to not be organic.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the thing about it is, you should be able to feel yeast building up in your system. You should be able to feel it. First and foremost, I feel like having that candida building is kind of like inflammation. Yes. It's like mucus. Okay. Basically, it's really like having mucus in your body.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how having yeast in the body is equivalent to mucus. We're going to just straight up, we're going to call it mucus. We're going to say that your lymph nodes are kind of not working correctly. We're going to say your liver is kind of backed up. You might have a fatty liver. We're going to say your kidneys are crying for some good herbal therapies. We're going to say that you need a little more water, a little more fiber. Yes. See how I'm just belting out all the things that the body is probably not having for you to even produce candida, which is the technical term for yeast.
And your body's going to try to fight it off, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's why you see the over amount of mucus production.
Yes.
To try to get rid of this foreign thing that's there.
So what does yeast look like? It looks like cottage cheese. It looks like dairy. I mean, if you actually look at yourself, ladies, you have to start looking. Take pictures. If you can actually go in front of your physician and put yourself up in some stirrups and have this random person just look at you with no problem, then you should be able to look at yourself. I had to do that. I suggest that to you. You have to look at yourself, because if you actually look at yourself, you will actually see yeast. You'll actually see now some kind of something going on if you're getting a yeast infection. Now, in little doses, it's okay. Why? Because it keeps out infections. It keeps out bacteria. So you really, like, if I had to, okay, I understand this is live and I have to make it for replay as well. Okay. But what you guys have to kind of like let me know that you can hear me, ask your questions, say hello. I do need that, because to be honest, if we don't get that, we're not going to have our algorithms the way we need it. And I need my videos to get better than this. I'm not going live like I am for me to stay the same.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
So you guys can help us by giving hearts, sharing the video, saying hello, commenting, because I'm noticing you guys, the numbers are going up and down. The reason why the numbers are going up and down, because several people are being kicked out. The machine that we're on actually will kick you out. You can't just look at us like we're a radio show. We're not a radio show. No. We're a live platform. So when we're going live, you have to at least put a comment up for it to not kick you out. See, some more people were kicked out.
Exactly. You have to engage.
That's a lot of numbers. I'm trying to look at the numbers too.
If you guys get kicked out, we're I Love Beauty and Wellness.
We're I Love Beauty and Wellness, guys.
So just look us up. Search us.
So just like a customer service would say, she would say, oh, can I have your number just in case we're disconnected? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're not following the page, just in case you get disconnected from this page, I'm going to need you to go ahead and follow the button. When that little notification says follow, go ahead and hit that follow button so you can get notifications about when we go live and when we post videos.
Exactly, guys. Follow us. Oh, you guys are awesome. I see the hearts coming up. Thank you.
Okay, and I see some people coming through. Yeah. Let me go ahead and say hello to Miss Fonda.
I see Miss Cynthia. What's going on?
And Miss Green.
I see Miss Deirdre. Deirdre? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Yeah, I see you guys. Miss Natasha, what's going on?
Okay, so we want a very yeast-free life. We want to be maybe 2%, not 50%, not 60%. We want to be very, very low. Your flour should be nice and nice and clean, guys. It should be clean. It should be no specks of white going on down there, because you guys are going to look at yourself after this video. Yeah, I'm telling you guys to look at yourself. Your doctors may not tell you because maybe they don't know to tell you. But I'm telling you, just for watching this video, go take your cell phone or a mirror. I would take a cell phone down there. Make sure you delete the photo, though. What were you saying?
I know, right? You don't want it to be accidentally sent to somebody. Like,
right.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so what does Miss Stephanie say?
I was going to say something about there are foods that actually feed yeast production.
Oh, foods that feed yeast, guys.
Okay, what?
Dairy, sugar, ketchup, mayonnaise, meat. Ooh, that's a big one. I should have probably said meat first. And that's all meat, y'all, except for fish. Fish is an exception. You know there's an exception to every rule, right? Okay, and I feel like fish, salmon, sockeye salmon, to be exact. But salmon, wild-caught salmon, not farm-raised salmon.
Oh, we're very particular, guys.
Yeah. Good luck if you can find that for a good price. Yeah. But I have to say it. Yeah. So salmon's great. Yeah. It's acidic. It helps with digestion and things like that. But yeah, all of that, anything that turns into sugar or anything that goes in your mouth already sweet, you already know it's going to spike your sugar when it gets on the side.
And what is bacteria like?
Huh?
What is bacteria like?
I'm sorry?
What does bacteria like to feed on?
Sugar. You know I got these things in my head.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, sugar. Yeah, so, and another thing, guys, that feeds yeast, stress.
Why? So many people don't understand why. I mean, everybody knows that stress causes problems. But what's one major reason why stress causes problems? Because
what happens, Andrew, is our bodies will start producing glucose. Now, let's just talk about it, guys. This is to all of my people.
I'm blown away on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
When I learned it.
Yeah.
This is what, guys, I see your questions, and I'm going to go and answer them. What happens is this. This is to all my people who skip meals. And we all do. Especially when we're sleeping, we are fasting. During that time, our body is actually being able to recalibrate, and it actually places sugar in our system so you can get through the night and not pass out or pass away. That's how we're able to go 8 hours without water and food, okay? Because our bodies store.
Consider it like a backup battery for your body.
Yes, it's a backup battery. And when we sleep, it's us charging the battery. You know, like me, my battery, I don't allow it to go below 50%. But we'll allow ourselves to go all the way to E and expect our bodies to continuously to carry us through, right? Isn't that correct? We will treat our cars better than ourselves. But let me just help you understand. So basically, when we're going through stress, like we're working now, right? I'm not eating anything, but my body needs energy. So my body will actually place a little bit of sugar in my system to keep me going. Now, I don't want my body to get used to that, because then you can go into diabetic tendencies at that point because you'll become insulin resistant, okay? So when we have too much sugar in our diets, our body has a lot of sugar in storage, and then eventually it'll kind of like get dislodged and keep putting sugar in your system constantly when you're stressed out. Our bodies look at starvation as being stressed out. It looks at being dehydrated as being stressed out. It looks at having, what is it called when you cannot sleep? Insomnia. As a stress point. So you're looking
sleep
and you're
apnea.
having sugar all the ways through your system.
Yes.
Did I answer the question?
You did. Very well. Did you guys learn something? If you learned something, type up me. I like that. Just type up me if you learned something.
Thank you for saying, wow, you didn't know that. See little comments like that? It helps the algorithms. It puts us in the learning people section. You know, people who want to learn stuff, they'll have our videos in their timeline. And so when you guys go ahead and you hit the hearts and you give great feedback, we love feedback. Okay?
It feeds us.
Feedback feeds us. So if you're just watching us and you don't give any type of encouragement or even criticism, I mean, I take criticism as well. It helps us to be able to give you better knowledge, and then you'll be able to what? You'll be able to donate, you'll be able to buy, because who wants to buy something that they don't know about or don't understand? And so that's why we want to deliver the content in a way which you're understanding. So I hope that helps out. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You guys are part of the community, you know?
So make sure you are following us on all of our platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, which is all I Love Beauty and Wellness.
I believe we're on Twitter also.
Okay, so somebody asked, what helps with yeast infections? Well, that is going to be a part of the paid portion of this video, guys. I can't give everything away. And besides, what helps one woman with a yeast infection may not help the other. I literally go into, like, you know, key points in the lifestyle of whom I'm talking to. Meaning I actually, you know how you all buy custom wigs? Yeah. Well, I give custom content, custom advice for you guys to heal yourself from yeast infections.
Because everybody's body and lifestyle is different.
But if you're watching the video, you can kind of see how you can prevent them. But that's not who comes to me. It's people who gets them a lot, and I get that. And that part is the paid. That's how you just invest in yourself, and I can help you out with that.
There are some women that actually get yeast infections. They get, you know, the antibiotics to clear them up, but they keep recurring. They keep coming back. Okay, so somebody said, Miss Trisha, I hope that's the way you pronounce your name. Great job, guys, and the man's point of view is needed as well. Yes. So yeah, that's why I named it. My husband gave me the yeast infection because it starts with us as a woman. He's very shy. He's 45 years old and very shy. What is the part? This is a part of life. It is. You've been married for how long? Oh, 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years. How many yeast infections have we had?
Oh, you gonna put me out there?
I will put you out there. I will put you out there.
I've had 2.
I'm gonna put them on blast.
2. Just 2.
In 20 years.
Yeah. And both of them were stress related as well as diet related. And that's why I feel like this is my my quest, guys, to kind of feed knowledge to you guys so you can kind of prevent. Because I'm going to tell you, those 2 times felt like 20. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because I couldn't be intimate with my husband for like weeks. That's a problem. Oh my gosh. And guess what? He's my at-home physician, because if he saw any kind of things that look like pepper down there.
I would tell you, right? I was like, what's going on here?
In fact, I'm going to tell you, my husband found them twice. He found them twice. He's the one who actually found my yeast infections. Go figure. And one day this is back in 2003. It's a long time ago. And he said, "What is all of this? Is this toilet paper?" I was like, "No." And then he showed it to me. I was like, "Ah." I think you had a mirror at the time. That's before cell phones.
It was before cell phones.
Before cell phones. Okay. Yeah. And so it was very embarrassing. That's why I'm telling you guys to look at yourself daily. Okay? After a shower, I look at Okay, I'm gonna have to come back.
No. I'm laughing because it was crazy. I did show you.
Oh, and the thing about it is, if he sees it, and the thing about it is, I'm gonna tell you, yeast doesn't have an odor. You get what I'm saying? Yeast doesn't have an odor.
Very silent.
It's it has an odor, but it doesn't have a fishy, foul.
Yeah, so if you're expecting that to be a sign, it may not be there.
Because believe me, if it had an odor, that would have been a whole nother situation. No, it's no odor, and that's another reason why you may not know you have the problem, because it's no like offensive odor. But I know the odor though, because I actually every time I'm very thorough with myself. There's no possible way that I can teach you guys what to do for yourself if I'm not the same way. So it does have like a baking bread kind of odor. And so I would basically encourage you guys to become one with yourself, you know, smell yourself. I'm turning this thing off because you're not ready. How do you think I was able to be clean and do all the things that I've done all these years if I'm not one with myself?
Yes, okay.
I check my consistency. I check everything all the time. That's just what I do. I was taught that way, to be one with your body, because you are the first point of contact that should know that something's not right.
You should know about yourself. And
he ain't even ready for it.
No.
Yeah, so that's what I do. That's what I've been doing my whole adult life, and that's thing. But of course, I wasn't looking at myself. He looks at himself. He's my husband. So my thing is, it's like, okay, well, if he's looking, I need to look. And so I just started looking now in my older age. You know, I take pictures and then I delete them.
Don't want to accidentally send them to somebody.
I don't want to send them, or I don't want nobody to read it, or anything, because it's embarrassing.
Oh,
and
God.
it's not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But if I can't look at myself, nobody else can,
True.
So the thing about it, let's talk about getting these yeast infections and BV and things like that. Where are they coming from? Well, it's coming from the gut.
Yes.
Right? It's coming from the gut. There are some things that you can do to start getting your gut back in alignment. How do you know if your gut's not in alignment?
Oh, that's a good question.
See, these are questions they should be asking.
They should be asking. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay, so how do you know?
Let me see.
Our bodies actually gives us, signs that our gut is not in alignment. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about constipation. Constipation is a huge indicator that your gut is not in alignment. You should be able to, what they would call, empty out on a daily basis. You should be going at least 2 to 3 times a day. If you eat 3 times a day, you should be going to the bathroom 3 times a day. So if you're a person who doesn't evacuate every day, that is a huge indicator that your microbiome, your gut, is off alignment. And if you are off alignment in that area, you're going to have more yeast infections.
Okay.
They ain't saying nothing.
No, they vibing out, they rocking out with us.
Okay. So that's one indicator. Having a puffy stomach. Of course, you have a puffy stomach, or you feel gassy, or you feel bloated, and that's because you are constipated. Okay? If you are constipated and you're basically not evacuating, you're going to also have liver problems, because your liver cannot function well in an environment that is not allowing it to. And so those conditions causes that. Another thing, constipation will cause elevation in your estrogen, because a lot of us ladies, like if you have fibroids, okay, you have those fibroids because you're circulating way too much estrogen in your system. We get rid of estrogen through our bathroom experience every day. So if you're a woman who goes to the bathroom of 2 or 3 times a day, you have a lot of estrogen in your system. I mention estrogen because a hike in estrogen changes the consistency of a woman's dynamic inside of her intimate area. And so extra estrogen will also cause problems within your cervix. And so your cervix will start to produce different cells and different things. And then you can have abnormalities. And this goes like...
It really does. How often do people generally go to the bathroom, do you think? How often do you got? I can't believe I'm asking this question. This is something we really should be asking you in the community. You know, how long do you actually? I mean, how often do you go? I mean, you should be regular. You know, you should go at least twice a day.
2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah, but there's some people out there that don't.
And if you exercise, like exercise every day, it's gonna help you become regular because you're actually helping things to become mobile in your system. See, we become constipated. Like once a day is not acceptable. Somebody said once a day.
Once a day, yeah.
Once a day is not acceptable. And so then you have to do the math and say how many times a day do you eat?
Right, exactly. That is so important. I mean, how many times a day do you eat? Yeah. And so all of this is coming in and it's only coming out very few.
Go about an hour.
Yeah.
Or 2 after I eat daily.
It should be coming out almost as much or just as much as it's coming in.
Right.
To keep a balance.
And this is why I always tell people, and people don't want to hear it, you have to lessen your meat. Because meat, eating meat every day will basically lessen the transit of your bowels. Because it stays in your system, especially the darker the meat, it stays in your system. The lighter the meat, it doesn't stay in there as long. Okay, so beef can stay in your system up to 7 days.
7 days.
And that's if you eat it once a day, once a week. So if you're eating beef every day, you're never getting rid of all of your contents in your what is it?
In your intestines.
Your colon. That's basically what we're talking about.
Everything should flow in and out. In and out.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Yeah. Somebody walked up to us one day. We were in the market.
I know.
And we were in the juice aisle. In fact, that day we bought pomegranate juice, which I would actually suggest that you buy pomegranates
and then make your own juice. Yes.
But this guy, okay.
Oh, he was well informed. Yeah.
Well, no.
Oh.
He wasn't this. He was that.
Oh,
okay. So that's why we do this, because a lot of us don't know. Okay. So he said that everything you eat should get out of your system within 24 hours. Anything over 24 hours is going to cause issues in the body.
Yes.
And so how do you do that? Is the question.
Yeah.
How do you make sure everything kind of gets out of your system? This is not a vegan versus carnivore thing either. Because even with, baby, are you okay?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just looking at the comments.
Let me sit down.
You want some water?
I have water.
You have water? Okay. Yeah.
You gonna talk?
So how do you feel? Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, everything should flow out of your body. You know, like I mean, we've already said it, guys. I mean,
it's not about we already said it.
It's just facts.
Keep going, free.
I have to keep going. Okay. All right.
Don't cover me.
No.
Don't cover me.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's this way.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, you know, just look at your system like, you know, like water or like pipes, really. In a sense, the house is built up like pipes. Anyway, anything coming in here should go out of the body fluidly. It shouldn't. If it doesn't, then something's backed up. And when it's backed up, there's a problem in your system. And it will manifest itself in different ways.
Okay, babe. You want to drink some water?
Yes.
Bring that back up to me.
Alrighty. Up here? Okay.
We're going to take a break, but we're not going to cut this thing off. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Pass me my food.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay.
I'm not hungry. I'm just taking some time out for me so we can do this.
Okay, so you're having a lunch break then.
Yeah, thank you. We're having like this is a muscle, y'all. Because what we're doing is we're teaching.
Yes, we are.
We're teaching, and we have to have some type of energy to teach. Agree? So what are we talking about?
Most definitely. Yeah. We're talking about everything that you eat. Everything your system must pass through.
Yeah, it has to pass through.
We are water. Mm-hmm.
So how do we help it pass through, y'all? How do you do? First and foremost, if you actually looked it up, they would say that you would have to eat more. I used to think that the more you eat, the more you'll go. Mm-hmm. No, the more you eat, the more you'll have to get rid of. Think about that.
Do you want to mix it?
No.
Okay.
Did y'all get what I'm saying? What did I say?
Thank you. Some people would think that the more you eat.
Now watch it, babe.
Okay. Some people feel like if you eat more, then it'll help to push things through your system.
Yeah. So. We got some salmon.
Thank you guys for subscribing. I see the subscribers coming through.
We got some salmon, kale, and spinach, and noodles.
Yes.
That's what we got today. I actually help write meal plans too. Like you guys know what a dietitian is, right? But I'm not a dietitian, but I do help with meal plans because we've been doing this for a long time as far as developing what we need. Like he needs something different than what I need. Because I'm a woman, he's a man, and men need more, different dynamics.
We need. She's being very general, but we have different nutritional needs than women.
So I'm gonna take a look at y'all questions in a second. But
this is so good.
This is about self-care too. I've been seeing that a lot online about self-care. Eating is a part. Nourishing your body is very, very much a part of self-care, which is one thing that we don't take the time out to do. And this right here is actually a gold star for me because usually I'll push through. Can I help you?
I'm looking at what you're eating.
Because he wants some of my food, and I'm like, can I help you?
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
I mean, it's delicious. We also do meal plans, like you said.
Yep. I hope you guys are eating well.
What are you guys saying? You guys saying anything?
We actually have some comments up there.
Thank you guys
scroll.
Thank you guys for the donations. You guys are awesome.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, what are they saying?
If you don't go, it can back up. Yeah. And once you back up, that's a huge problem. And then you'll be stuck with having to take laxatives.
Yeah, I compared it to plumbing, to pipes, like in a house. But a house is what you call an inanimate object.
Right.
It's not real. But so when things back up in your body, though, they're actually, I wasn't asking for more, but thank you so much. When things back up in your body, it's going to cause health problems. You're going to start to get bloated. You're going to start to retain fluid in your body. You're going to have blood pressure issues. You're going to have liver and kidney issues. You're going to feel fatigued. You're going to be tired. You're going to start to become overweight. And so many symptoms that'll pop up just because you're not, which is major. People would underestimate this. Your system should be fluid. If you're backed up, then it's going to cause problems in your general health.
Right. So look, to the people who were nice enough to stay, if y'all still with us, go ahead and hit that screen, give a super chat, give a star, share. If you're still there with us, go ahead.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome.
You gotta watch our whole video. It don't matter how long it is. If you have to watch our video in 3 segments, do it.
Because we dropped.
Literally, we drop gems the whole time we're on here.
You got that right.
Okay.
Shout out to our people who follow us. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for joining the community.
Okay.
How was that?
So, this is the thing, y'all. Let me change this in my ear. Can you pass me my phone, please?
Okay.
Somebody had asked earlier, thank you. Somebody had asked earlier, what can we do to solve yeast infections? Well, or to heal them. First and foremost, we all know there's a thing called, over-the-counter. You do the over-the-counter, but the over-the-counter does not necessarily get rid of all the yeast. It gets rid of the infection 90% or 80% of the time, correct? It doesn't necessarily get rid of all of the yeast.
No.
Who in here who has had a yeast infection, the infection went away, but the yeast was still there, and you might have not even known it because you're so used to having yeast. So there's a specific diet out here that you must adhere to that I can help you with, guys. It's a specific diet and the specific things that you have to take on a daily basis to keep that yeast down. Certain people are just more susceptible to yeast. If you have issues with diabetes, it's number one. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat. Certain things are just going to happen. Diabetes is a very deteriorating disease. Over time, things just going to happen. Doesn't matter what you do. If you're on medication, even if you do everything holistically, you're going to have to continue to do certain things. Just like some medicines people stay on for the rest of their life. That's how herbal therapy is too. That's how holistic is. And so I can tell you what to do and you feel better and everything goes away and then you stop and then things will come back. Okay, it's certain herbs I've been on for literally 17 years and I would not even stop it because it works and it helps with maintenance. Okay, so there is a specific diet that you have to go and take every day. If you're a person who gets reoccurring yeast infections all the time, this goes for yeast infections, this goes for UTIs, and it also goes for BV. It's a diet you must adhere to, and I would suggest that you go to the site and actually register so you can go and I can help you with that. Okay, I'm getting into diet as well. I have a client that I have to write a diet up for today. And she's trying to do plant-based and things like that. So I have to write that up. And I have another person who I'm writing up a plan for her diabetes. So that's what you get with the membership. And it's a year. Okay. Now, of course, there's other things that I offer that you will have to, pay an additional fee. But the additional fee is very affordable. Okay. But yeah, there is a diet that I go by, and it's not for weight loss. We don't promote weight loss to do anything for weight loss, because weight loss is not just about eating healthy, exercising. It's so many other things about that. That's why we don't do it. And so if you want to start a healthy regimen to get rid of yeast infections and things like that, now, then that's really what it's about, because you're talking about your quality of life. Nobody wants to have an infection every day. In fact, if you keep getting infections, that could literally start to ruin your organs. It could ruin your fertility. If you have a certain environment, fertility is like sunk and things like that. And there's a lot of women who want to be able to have children. I mean, all women out here who you have no problems getting pregnant, that's a blessing, because there's a lot of women who have problems with that. And you would never know that a yeast-filled womb is not conducive for pregnancy. It just, yeast in and of itself is to kill things. It's to trap things, odor, bacteria. It's to trap the man too.
Yeast is inflammatory.
So he doesn't get through, if you will. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who's watched today. Make sure you are thumbs upping the video. Make sure you are leaving a comment. Let us know, guys. We love your comments. We actually read your comments. Cut your notifications on. Make sure you cut them on so you know when we upload a video.
You guys are awesome. I'm going to start my workout, guys.
Okay. So we're going to end this video and we're going to come back and we're going to do some workout. Andrew seems like he wants to go and work out after he's eaten my beautiful food that I make him. Guys, thank you so much.